Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Sturmpanzer 2. It's a tier 4 German SPG with a 15cm howitzer. It's located on the west spawn of Airfield and it's under the command of UKSkaface. Well, this vehicle is actually a conversion of the Panzer II to turn them into an Arty because they were just too slow to deal with enemy tanks anymore. So yep, they put a big 15cm howitzer in it, and they use most of these in the desert in North Africa. Now that 15cm howitzer, it's got a fairly short range, but it does do 400 alpha if it can penetrate the target and if it can get through 35mm of armor. And the thing about that gun is most of the tanks it's going to be up against have 35mm of armor. So it's a very good chance you might get a penetrating shot. Okay, situated himself near his own cap. It's a very narrow arc of fire because you can't actually traverse the gun either way very much. T-34 he fires around in. Now you can get splash with this Arty because it's 15cm, so it does produce stun, and it's got a burst radius of 6.5 meters, but that T-44 pulled back just enough. Now he got hit by that one. Splash for 128. And he's going to go down with the next round. Oh, two tanks together. Right, aim between them. And, well, he got double bubble there because he damaged the KV-220 as well as the T-34 at the same time. And if he fires now, he might be able to take out... Oh, well, the T-34 one's gone. Just fired the KV-220, just missed him. Now, the reload time is, well, it's fairly long. It's about 17 seconds, I think it is. We'll just check that when we fire. Rounds out. It's about 15 seconds. Oh, he just lost the Stug. He went too deep. KV-220 is quite a tough tank to take down. It's got a tier 7 hull. We fired at the duck and it landed just in front of him. Now the enemy has got a Panzer Selbstfahrerfährte 4B, the Grasshopper, as well as an Su-5. So they're going to be firing rounds in our direction if they work out where we are. But at the moment I don't think they know where we are. The Su-5's got a fairly short view range though. Short fire range. Okay, round out on the KV-220, just misses him. But we did damage his track, so we picked up some damage assistance there. And I think now we've got a good chance of hitting two targets at once because the KV-1S and the Su-85 are close together. Okay, we're dialing in. Work out where the one of them's going, and good hit. Damaged both of them together. Gave some stun on the KV-1. And they're both backing into that pocket. Meanwhile, we've got a bathtub who's fallen down the cliff there. Obviously come down from Temple Mount. We can get around into him, that'd be good. Yes, wipe him out. Open top, very thin armor, very easy to kill. And we've been joined by an M37, and two Arty being close together does make it easier for the enemy to find you. So it's not a good move. But if we look up at the pocket again, we can see the Su-85B and that KV-1S. So if we dial in on there, we might be able to get some damage. Rounds out. And he's just killed the 85B. Good shot. That's 2 kills now. The M37's got 2 kills as well. Okay, we've got a Matilda trying to make his way up to Heavy Pass. That KV-1S has only got a few hit points left. Dialing in. Work out where he's going. Tight reticule. Rounds out. That looks good. Direct hit. 132 hit points. And the enemy's capping. That means there's an enemy tank within 100 meters of us. And, well, somebody's dealing with it. Stug 3B's going after him. It's a T-80. But look at UKSkaface. He's continuing to hit the enemy at distance. And the T-80 has been wiped out. And there's a kill shot on the KV-1S, so he's now got 3 kills. The scores are even, which is surprising at this stage after the number of kills. And he's fired another one in at that corner just in case there was somebody there. An SAU-40 was seen in the pocket, so he might still be there. And of course we know that that Matilda's gone up into the heavy pass. Our guys are also in the pocket, but on the opposite side. That was around from the M37. So the KV-1S is more than likely going to be the first to spot the Matilda if he comes around that corner. There he is. Just adjusting the aim and then dialing in on that corner. You've got a bit of reticule bloom there. That's the M37 firing. That might put the Matilda off actually. No, I think he's going to stay there and hope that the KV-1S pulls out to take a shot at him. Well, the KV-1S is doing the right thing. He's pulling back to try and encourage the Matilda to come into the pocket. But he shouldn't pull back that far. He should hug that rock because the enemy Arty is going to be onto him if they know where he is. And I thought I heard a shell explosion there. We're not going to see the Matilda from that angle because there's nobody up there spotting for us. The Stug 3B and the T67 are making a good gains on the south route. They're actually almost at the enemy cap area. They might locate where one of the Arty is. They found the Panzer Selbstfahrerfetter. He's outside our range. But he is there, and there is the SAU-40. Yes, he was in there. Now, can we get a shot in there? I think we can. Rounds out. Oh, that was so close. 13 hit points of splash. We're dialing in on that position. We're going to reload. Rounds out straight away. It lands where the SAU-40 was seen, but no explosion. I'm afraid our teammates are asking for fire on the enemy Arty, but I think the M37's just not paying attention. We haven't got the range to hit that grasshopper. He's just too far away. So they're going to have to go up there and do it themselves. And they found one of the enemy tank destroyers. Well, UKSkaface has recognised their need, and he's going to relocate if the M37's not going to do so. In fact, the M37 finally did fire on the grasshopper and he got a kill. Or did he? No, it's the Stug 3P got the kill. Okay, from this position we haven't got a shot in the SAU, but our buff tub did, and he got the kill. Now this is a very difficult gap to go down. Oh, careful. Oh, that was dicey. Now I have the feeling that UKSkaface is going to try and get that Matilda. He might have to go up on Temple Mount to do it, to shoot around that corner. He's hoping that the Matilda will back down this corner. The KV-1S just got a hit on him. If he goes up on top of Temple Mount, he should be able to get shots up that corridor into the back of the Matilda. It's just going to be a very slow drive. Because of course it's only a Panzer II. You can see the rounds arcing through the sky from the M37, who appears to be doing quite a good job actually. He's got 2 kills. Now we're in range of that Mardo. Unfortunately we lost the T67 and they've lost the Matilda. Okay, so now we're in a position to assist our teammates as they go for the enemy cap. Well, UKSkaface is taking up residence in this bush. That will give him some cover from the enemy. And yes, we can fire as far as the enemy cap, but I wouldn't try to fire at that last known position because I don't think the T-28 is going to be there. It's worth a shell though. Just knocks the buildings down. Oh, now we just lost our Marder 38T, and he was in the cap area. And it was the enemy Marder 38T who got him. So it looks like their Marder has driven all the way past the south route and is headed for our cap. And we just lost the KV-1S to the T-28. This is not looking good. There's only 2 Artys left. We fire a round in and miss the T-28, unfortunately. I'd be very wary about pulling out of that bush at the moment because that T-28's headed this way. And of course that bush is giving you a bit of camo. There's the T-28. Oh, now has he spotted us? I think he has. I'm not sure that UKSkaface has got 6th sense on this vehicle. In which case the enemy does know we're here. And he's going to have to try and come up and get us. But we can shotgun him. And we did. But we got hit by the Su-5. And wiped out, I'm afraid. And the M37's just been killed as well. So it is a loss, I'm afraid. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was an ace tanker for UKSkaface and the Sturmpanzer 2. Even though he was a defeat, he still managed to get his first ace tanker in this vehicle. He's got the scrolls underneath. He managed to get a bruiser as well for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14, and he got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that battle overall. And his win rate for the game was 6,406, which is very high. So let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go, top of the table, 1,308 hit points of damage. Our next high scorer was the Marder 38T with 1,061, and after that it was that KV-222, managed to get 926. When it came to kills though, it was the Marder 38T, he got 5 kills. Then we got UKSkaface and the Stug 3B with 3 kills apiece, and then there's a bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece, including that M37. And when it came to base XP, yes, I'm afraid it's the enemy team who does the best, with the Marder 38T managed to get 872, the KV-220 804, and then after that came UKSkaface with 446. He fired 18 rounds, got 6 direct hits and 2 penetrations, 15 splash, damage of 1,308 hit points, of which 1,220 were at more than 300 meters. 2 enemy hits received, both of them were penetrations, I'm afraid, and 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, and 257 hit points of damage assistance, and he caused 1 stun as well. On a premium count, he earned 24,981 credits, got 4,247 for courageous resistance, that's for getting an epic medal, the high caliber, in a losing or a drawing game, and his total 29,228 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 22,126 credits. He received 1 bomb for getting the high caliber, and 669 XP, 403 for courageous resistance, took away 1,072 experience points altogether. So not a bad game from UKSkaface. Unfortunately, just ran out of teammates to play with. And in the end, the enemy had the advantage. I think that KV-1S was had too low hit points, really, to be considered carrying on the assault. And maybe it would have been better for all of their team if they'd actually fallen back to their own cap to await the expected assault, because there was just too many enemies with high hit points left. And of course they were inevitably going to pick them off one by one. So didn't end exactly the way they expected. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification button so you get alerted, the little bell when we put a new video up. We're trying to put at least 7 a day up until New Year. At least I'll try. Obviously you've got Christmas coming up. But yeah, I will try to do my best and clear as many of my backlog as I can. Thanks for watching.